Okay, guys. So, I'm here doing another read, but y'all, I just feel the need to speak out on something because it's gonna bother me. So, I'm seeing these people. I don't know if there's a situation that's happening in the community where my hometown is from. If these people are just part of organized crime, these people just being killed, or they're just conflict and spell work around a community or an area in the neighborhood, and these kids are being sacrificed and being killed, or these people just sacrificing one another by killing each other. But nothing really started actually happening in the state of Texas like this until I got back home. Um, I'm noticing shit that normally doesn't happen. Okay, I'm seeing where the crime rate is getting much terrible after a situation took place with me and in my family. Okay, now I've been doing readings for a while, and something ain't just sitting right. Okay, I'm gonna say this: pay attention to your family. Okay, pay attention to arguments, conflict. Pay attention to your children. Okay, your kids might be wanting to go hang out somewhere. You might feel like they're old enough, they're mature enough to go hang out with these people or places or things. Take your kids somewhere where they don't have to be, I'm not gonna say around other kids, but take them somewhere where there's a lot of peace. Okay, stop bringing your kids around people that's conflict, that's walking around with weapons. Okay, because if you gotta have a pistol on your hip to protect yourself, and you at that age, then it's something that you have done already. Okay, so families, parents, check in with your children. Check on your kids. Moving forward. So I just did Gemini's reading. That's do Libra's reading. Okay, we're gonna see what the divine has for Libra. Check on your kids, Libras. Okay, collectively. Okay, that means all signs. Check on your children. Check on your siblings. Check on your loved ones. Okay, because this hidden agendas, these hidden secrets, these hidden plots are coming to the surface to these new beginners, to the ones that's coming out, okay, in these readings. And I'm channeling a whole lot. So I could be channeling someone's family or family members. Someone was being sacrificed as part of a secret side of a cult. Okay, I just have to speak my truth. Someone was being sacrificed. Okay, these kids, someone could have came up against somebody else's family or relationship outside of in a cult, and someone's family is being reunited back with each other. We know how this shit goes, okay? This is type of shit that nobody talks about. The real chosen ones and the real divine beings don't talk about these type of things, okay? They don't like to explore that, okay? But I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's nothing in Texas, in Beaumont. There's nothing there, okay? It's nothing there. That's what drives me to even keep going, because innocent people are losing their life through, people wanting power, money, and fame, okay? And sacrificing one another for a little bit of nothing, okay? So there's no options, no opportunities out there, okay? There's no family functionings. There's no parade actually is going on out there. There's no summer activities for the children. There's no way of a child to escape. It's only conflict that's arriving. And there needs to be balance in that community. There needs to be some type of options and opportunities for our kids, because now people are now being under control all the way, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay, and our powers and our gifts are being stripped away because we rather listen to the rich white men to control us. And I'm not being racist, but it's time for us to wake up and start taking our power back. Start claiming our children. Start claiming peace in this society that we're living in. Because nobody's making a change. You can make a change to cast a spell, but you can tell me you can't cast a spell to bring justice in the land? To bring peace up in the land? To bring stabilism in the atmosphere? To spread love in the atmosphere? You mean to tell me ain't nobody snapping in reality right now? Shit pisses me off because I remember 8, 9 years old, we riding bikes all in the street. We got people stopping their cars. Hey, you want to whoop your ass? Get your ass up the street. Ain't your papa this, that, and there. Ain't your mama name this, that, and there. Ain't nobody doing that no more. Everybody want to walk around with big guns in their pockets and, talk about I'm a Hoover Crip cuz and I'm this and I'm that. Nah, that shit got to change, okay? There needs to be opportunities in them areas, okay? For people that's in low, how would I say this, low class environments. There needs to be some activity out there for the children, and it's none. They took everything, okay? We used to have a fair in the north end of town. They took that and brought it all the way across town. They were only allowing certain people to have an endure life and to bring conflict and more crime rates into the communities. And then want to talk about the black people. Want to talk about what they ain't got, what they ain't doing, what they don't have when you're taking it from us. And that's because black folks are not, some of us are not intelligent enough to get out there and go vote. Some of these things that start in our home. Some of these things started at school because our parents worked a lot to survive, to put food on the table for us to have. Okay? If y'all don't speak up for us, I'm speaking up. I'm not going to sit here and watch that mess. That's why I don't watch the news, okay? I really don't watch the news. And I'll have to take that mess off my phone because I don't like seeing that, okay? It says love life, okay? Yeah, it's time to spread love into the realms, into the atmosphere. It's too many people, too many shit going on. We got foresight, okay? Too many people, this chaotic, conflict, confusion. Like, it's time to grow the fuck up. It's time to start thinking business-wise. It's time to start creating, making room for these generations that's coming up to have some type of balance in their life. Have excitement. When I tell you it's nothing, I'm going to tell you what I used to tell people. Yeah, you can come to Beaumont. It's a retirement home. So if you ain't ready to retire from your 5 to 9, I don't believe it's best for you to come out here with no family. This is where all the laws be broken here. They don't have a balance here. Okay? Everybody's breaking fucking spiritual laws. Physical laws too. That's why a lot of people come to Texas. Because they're breaking a lot of laws here. And they're not going to speak on that shit, but I'm going to speak out. Shit, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Let me calm down. Yeah, star power. Stand in your power. Start speaking for your country. Start speaking for people. Shit sitting don't make no sense. It's starting not make no sense. That's what make a person want to strive harder and do better in life and be successful and be something. Because when you see stuff like that pop up on our FY page and, and you endure that and you see that and you already know like certain areas, it's like, it's hard to make it. It's hard to go by. It really is. You get into the neighborhood, you get to these hood stores, they charging $15, $16 for how would I say this? You go in the store, buy a loaf of bread. Loaf of bread is damn near $7 for a fucking loaf of bread in the neighborhood. Come out here in the neighborhood, build businesses and highway robbers. And then got the nerves to talk about us or make it seem like we stealing. Or you watch us in the store like we stealing. And you done skyrocket all these prices. But you in our neighborhood want us to pay double for what you paid for when we can walk 3 or 4 miles from the store and purchase the same loaf of bread for a name brand price, maybe $2, $3, $4.99. Shit gotta get better, man. Y'all need to get y'all young asses out there and go vote. Need to go vote. I wish I had it on my page where if you wasn't on like a voting site or, an entrepreneur, you couldn't come to this channel. Like we really need to start boosting up our shit. So if you want information, You either got to pay for the information or resetting boundaries in y'all coming in and watching our channels and messages, because we can have up to 1 million viewers and getting paid and have one person bring a whole collaboration of people to get that information and go cause that conflict to somebody. See somebody got peace coming in and go cause it, like this world. Ooh, Lord. Woo! It's sad. It's sad. I don't know why. I don't know why we watched that video. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. We got love life. We got foresight. We got star power. Okay? Star power came out with the 10, love life came out with the 10 of cups in the upright. So a lot of people are getting a lot of love, okay? Love and be loved. There's a lot of love coming in, okay? I can feel like you can kind of get frustrated about the information that you receive. And that's me. I'm getting frustrated about the information that I'm seeing that I'm not supposed to be actually doing. Okay, when you level up spiritually on a higher frequency, on a higher timeline, it's a lot of things that we're not supposed to anticipate or watch or feed into. Okay, not saying that they will become our reality, but it's just to protect the knowledge that we have to help lift up the frequencies. So a lot of things that we know and we respond to is not being held accountable on us. It's being announced in the air, in the atmosphere, so the collectives can pick up on it to bring a peace. Because every time we pick up our phones, we're talking about what this person doing, what that person doing. I'm tired of giving negative readings. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of picking up on the other people doing bad shit to other people. It's time to start speaking life and doing love readings and love messages, you know? And if nobody else set the tone for them type of readings, I will. Even if I gotta sit here and take out these cards out the deck. And today gonna be a love reading. Today gonna be a message of financial wealth. And I'm gonna pick them fucking cards out that deck. And I'm gonna read them. That's exactly how it's going to go on my page. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of picking up on negativity. When you walking in the divine light and divine assignment and you going towards abundance and we picking up on people energies that not supposed to be there. That's crazy. Ain't no way. That shit need to be illuminated ASAP. Okay? ASAP. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Now I said 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Can't even talk right. Yeah, temperance. Temperance coming out in the upright. So your love life is protected, okay? It's protected. You got the 7 of Pentacles up here. I feel like you guys have been working hard, trying to hold down your fort, trying to be responsible in a way, okay? And there's love coming in. That's balance, okay? The universe is going to give you some type of balance and clarity. Okay, into a situation. Okay, what's foresight? Oh, wow. Wow. So this came back out, okay? And we got the 7 of Pentacles towards Capricorn and Virgo. I'm going to leave it right here, okay? With the love life, because it's something significant you guys need to see about your love life, okay? We got the Hermit coming out in the upright. We got the King of Cups coming up in the upright. We got the 9 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, the Hermit talks about Taurus energy. And it talks about the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So someone could be looking at, like, you needing help or support or something in that nature. Something's happening. Let's see. Give me one more card overall message. Nope. They're checking me. They say, nope. And I say, nope. I got to do the star power. I'm like, nope. Okay? We got the Three of Swords in reverse. It says step into the spiritual light. Okay? We got Magician in reverse. Interesting. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And one more card. The Two of Swords in the upright. Okay. So with the lovers, love life, and love and be loved, I have a ten of cups here with the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. So somebody been working real hard to try to gain some type of balance in their love life. Somebody's love life could have been actually been attacked. Okay, somebody could attack somebody's love life. Let's see. Well, damn. What's the Temperance in the upright? The Seven of Pentacles in the upright with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright.
The Temperance card signifies balance, moderation, and patience. Upright, it encourages you to avoid extremes and take a measured approach. The Seven of Pentacles is about patience, long-term investments, and carefully evaluating your progress. Since you drew it twice, there's a strong emphasis on stepping back, assessing your hard work, and making sure your efforts are still aligned with your big goals. Would you like to explore how this might apply to your career?
When I get that card, it's bringing me back to the message that I did with you guys earlier today. When I say when you're on the right path, people will try to attack you to block out your how would I say, to block out clarity of what you have already solved. Meaning, say for instance, you broke a family generational curse off the bloodline, not going back into a connection and bringing blessings and miracles to a bloodline, meaning that you got a false person. That person family could be bloodline. Now this is me just hypothetically speaking. This person family bloodline can be cursed and hexed, right? And you took this position to say, I'm not marrying that person. That person got too much on their bloodline to go through. I don't want to go through those challenges. I don't want to help this person go through that type of change. So you say, I want to meet somebody that's compatible like me. I don't want the opposite. I don't want to come in and have to heal all of this situation. I don't want to do that. Because then you'll be looked at as a sacrifice being in that family, right? Because you're the curse breaker. You're breaking curse in your family, but your person is supposed to help you. Okay? Now you got to go with somebody being hexed, being being hexed, being persuaded, being manipulative with you in a relationship. Okay, by throwing spell work on that person, you got to bring that person out every time. Instead of you helping them come out, you got to help them constantly come out, because somebody in the family is constantly attacking that one person, and you can't get to the people in their family. Boom, bam, I said it. So you're like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I don't want that. I don't want that connection. Right? So you make the right decision. You're breaking the ties. You end the things. You're focused on self-love. You're focused on healing. You focus on, going through a spiritual awakening. You focus on East technology, right? You're gaining balance with the Temperance. You're 6 or 7, 7 of Pentacles. You're putting the hard work into success into something. You're focusing on yourself or on your future, okay? Now, your love is coming in, okay? There's divine love coming in, but why is divine love coming in? You're noticing that you're in balance for this divine love, meaning that you could be taking a step back and looking at everything that you prepared yourself for, not noticing that the attack was preparing you. So instead of you going all out, arguing, raiding, going back and forth, confusion, gossip, chaos, all these things, instead of you doing that, you took the time out to alchemize. You took the time out to awaken the energy, to shift it for your better goods, right? Now you're looking back and you're seeing your hard work or labor being paid off. Now you're confident to receive that type of love. Now you're confident to move to the next spiritual level of spiritual consciousness, because you found peace in loving on you or alchemizing the situation. Now you're really looked at as the spiritual curse breaker of the family bloodline. You got foresight here. You being in inherit mode. People say, oh, you were scared to come outside. Oh, you this, you that. Oh, you always in the house. You were doing spiritual work. And that's what they knew. So they gave you a false narrative about yourself. They put you in this energy of delusions. Okay? Because they want their way with you. And it's all because you get in true love. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Tell me more about this love life. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Some of you all could be getting married, okay? You got marriage coming in, okay? You got a love life coming in, and it's going to bring in some type of marriage here. We got the King of Wands coming out in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So some of you all knew not to take this type of offer that I was just mentioning about. So if you have a false person, or you wondering if this person a false person, hell yeah. Yeah, they're a false person. For the rest of you guys, collectors, not collectors, Libras, you guys are going into this type of marriage. Okay? You're going towards marriage. Yeah, you put hard work into success into something. You got to really, we got the ten of cups here. Okay, you got balance in the family, meaning the relationship. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Swords, I can't make that shit up. Yeah. You're no longer feeling any regrets or remorse about something. You see your relationship working out. Some of you guys have spiritual gifts and knowledge, and you seen yourself married. You seen yourself walking down the aisle. Okay? What's the hermit mode? Because now that love coming in, the divine wants you to go to another level. Like, they don't want you to be stuck on somebody's coming in now. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to give you guys insight. You know, guys, I tell y'all the divine truth. Okay? So I was saying to myself, I started seeing my son coming home. I started praying about it. I started asking God. I started keeping communication with my child. I started letting him know things are going to work out. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be like how it used to be, this, that, and the third. And I'm praying about it. I'm talking to God about it. When I very first moved here, I talked about it to God. I gave my confession to God. Okay? And now, how would I say this? I'm going through a change, a spiritual change, right? It's ascension, right? So while I'm going through this ascension, God is like, okay, let me guide you into clarity. Let me let you see your truth of what you know or what you see. So God showed me that there's love coming in. I took time out to heal myself, okay? So I was being blocked from doing that. So it went from me being blocked from healing myself to working on my spiritual wounds to me, my energy, my sexual energy being pulled, but allow me to see the bigger picture. It's not about protecting the spiritual wound. It was more about breaking the narcissistic curse of a connection of a false person. So the mask of a person. See, we think in our mind we are exploiting someone. We are putting them on blast. We humiliating them. We're public humiliating them. That's not what this is. This is you speaking your truth and revealing the mask off of that person or who they really are. Okay? And they're making room by antagonizing you, smear campaigning, whatever they decide they want to do. That is leaving you room to break the narcissistic curse and to come into your feminine energy to align with what this person is doing. That means going into that feminine energy to go into a spiritual awakening of breaking the narcissistic curse. Okay? And that's breaking down their ego. Now that you're aware of breaking down the ego, you have foresight. Now you're bringing in marriage. You're bringing in a home. You're bringing in money. You're bringing in wealth. You're bringing in stability. You're bringing in everything that your future holds that has to come forth. It has to. You saw this already. Okay? What you visualize holds a lot of weight. What you speak holds value. You're a spiritual worker. I keep looking at that card. Every time I look at that card, I say spiritual worker. Okay? But some of you guys have worked on yourself. And now you, whatever you worked on, whatever you alchemized, whatever you brought to pass, the divine is giving you another sight to see. And that's you bringing in marriage. Okay? So some of you guys are going to see yourself getting married to your person. Okay? or you're going to visualize what you want your person to look like, and you're going to see that, and God going to send you that. But they're going to be like you. Okay? They're going to be just like you. God's not going to send you another false person. You lived that life already. Okay? And you could be wondering why a person attacking you, a person's doing this and doing that, because they know now you about to find your love life. Whether that's you putting love into yourself, into your destiny, into your path, but you finding true love. Okay? Can't nobody stop that. Okay? And it's going to be compatible. It's going to be something that, that's, how would I say this? Because some of you guys endure love, and the way that you endure love wasn't real love. And now you're realizing what love really feels like. I mean, whether that's you loving on yourself, because it comes from self. If you can give love to people, that love will come back and surface. So people out there attacking you and you showing love, all them attackers going to have to move out your way. Okay? They're going to have to give you a clear path, because now you're having clear sight that divine love is coming in. They can't give you no more false delusion. You've already lived and went through that situation. You're not to go through another false person. Okay? You know that. Okay? So let's see, what's foresight with the Hermit? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone could be wanting you to focus on chaos and confusion as well. Yeah, we got the Lovers coming out again. Okay, but this is the Emperor. Who is this behind here? Yeah, the Emperor. You're going to meet your person. I'm telling you, and I'm not going to put these cards back. Okay, there's someone here in a situation of Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Lovers. So there is love coming. Okay, there's someone in control of a situation, a boss, a leader. Okay, these could be two females that's knowing that you're in hermit mode. They can be doing a lot of gossiping and talking and trying to block out these offers, or try to block out you from having foresight, meaning to see things for what it is. This is your future. Okay, but it's not happening. You see it already. I'm speaking on it. So you're going to even pull it into existence even faster. I feel like whatever you're seeing right now, the Chariot, action. Okay, Five of Wands, blockages. Okay, I'm telling you, these two females or males were blocking your love life, attacking it too, at least trying to, but something's being blocked off. The Chariot, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. So this person could have been trying to block your roads, but the Chariot being in the upright is your roads being unblocked. Five of Wands, the blockage is being exposed. The trap or whatever it was that this person was trying to do is being exposed. Okay? But you got an Emperor coming in. Okay? Someone knows what somebody's trying to... Tell me about this Emperor and his lover. Yeah. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So you don't see balance in love right now. You don't see balance in stability. Okay? I feel like you don't want to go into a connection until you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay? Meaning you feeling a little wealthy and balanced to receive and to give. Okay? And you're in this energy right now. You could be worried about your finances. Okay? You're not looking for love. Okay? You can be focused on, you can be wanting love and seeing love is there or existing. Okay? And it is. You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So this is you just now reaching that spiritual level or spiritual consciousness. Because once you have been to the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, that's your spiritual consciousness saying, okay, now I'm healed. I'm in a place of position, because you got the Three of Swords here. Okay? In reverse. And you're saying now I'm able to move forward. I'm able to love again. Whatever your experiences was with star power and stepping into the spiritual light, you took a risk out and not hold a person accountable for their actions, for what they did. You let go and you let the divine intervene. But anytime you let go, you're seeing cycles that's being ended. You can feel like a death or ending to you. You could have felt it. I felt it. This was like the other day when I was talking to my son on the phone. I was like, well, baby, I don't want you to feel like mama's dying or, something's going to happen to mama. That's not the case. Like, I don't want you to think crazy. He's like, no, mama, this, that, and third. But I was like, I don't want him to miss an opportunity to help him to know or have certain spiritual knowledge to do something in life to benefit him. Okay? And that can be the love that you can have for your children. And God could be showing you, okay, it start off with your kids. So you show and you put that love back into your children. I'm giving you financial balance. And while I give you financial balance, I'm going to give you emotional balance. While I give you emotional balance, then I will send your spouse. But until then, I need you to see your spouse. Okay? It's all about spiritual alignment. Okay? The four sources in reverse. Clarified with the judgment in the upright and the three of cups in the reverse. So you're not focused. Just someone could be on the judgment, but you're not focused on the four source energy. You're not focused on judgment either, or third party situation. You're freeing yourself from something. Okay, this is what this King of Cups is looking at. They're watching someone trying to block your prayer line. That could be convincing you to pray in the morning or something like that. Someone's convincing you to do something. Okay? And someone could be calling judgment or under judgment for trying to stop your prayer line with a third party. The third, because someone stopped intervening with a third party situation. Okay? Or someone is stopping to intervene in a third party situation because there's judgment. Judgment is here. There's a judgment call that's taking place. Pay attention in your community about loud sirens. That's judgment being called. Okay? Some of you guys are going to hear that judgment taking place. Okay? The whole community is going to know what that means. Okay? If not, it's going to be placed in secret. Okay? Because you're in the inner knowing. Because you're protected from something. Okay? And it's like no one wants to put you in. Yeah, there you go. You're privilieged. Okay? Someone don't want you to be in like some type of mode where you start seeing things for what it is and you start fearing. Because you're not in a place of position where you need to be fearing right now. You need to be in a place of position of authority. Because this is about your future. So if you ever find yourself to be terrified, that's not your energy. You need to get grounded. You need to balance. You need to self-check. Meaning, take a deep breath and release that negativity or release that fear that come up on you, okay? Excuse me, but you're in alignment to bring in love. You should never once be scared to love or have love come in, okay? Never. You have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. So someone could have been trying to get away with you seeing some type of delusions, okay? Or someone could have been trying to steal your thoughts or your creative idea with the Seven of Swords and the Chariot, okay? Let's see, y'all. My phone dimming out. I need to put it on the charger. Okay, there you go. Yeah, someone could be under judgment for trying to steal your path as well. Okay? Because this King of Cups, they're watching. And the authority figure is there too. So someone has some type of love or blessing. I said blessing. Some type of love or caring for you. Okay? Tell me more about this message. What's this foresight? We have the Two of Wands coming up in the upright. So someone's watching this person watching and receive you take action towards someone that's trying to get away with something. Someone's trying to pull a fast one. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands in the upright. Okay? And that's why they're under judgment. Judgment is right underneath this Chariot. So there could be a Cancer or something about a vehicle that somebody did something to you. Someone has some evidence about what somebody did, okay? About when it came to a vehicle, about when it came to your lovers, people that you was dealing with. Someone is here in a situation, saw everything, and they placed this person in judgment, okay? Someone is caught for everything that they did, okay? And they thought that they had a clear slate or a clear path okay, for whatever this was that they did to you, okay? Yeah, the Two of Swords, this authority figure sees something real clearly, okay? They see what this person did or doing. Yeah, Ten of Wands, okay? I don't feel like these people are taking like fast action to this person just yet. They're waiting for something. They're waiting for someone to do something else. Okay. There's a lot of patience around a situation with a situation that's ending. So when I say patient, don't mean that it's a longer process. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's ending. Okay, but it took you patience to get to this ending. Okay, and something is transpiring during this ending. Okay, more clarification is coming to you about this ending. Okay, and you right now, I feel like you need to really focus on love. Excuse me, y'all. Love overpowers hate. Okay, and I don't see that there's hate in the atmosphere of this situation. I honestly see a lot of love being supported in love. Okay, what's the Three of Swords in star power? But start seeing yourself in that marriage energy. Start seeing yourself getting married and having a whole future. Okay? Excuse me. Yeah, all these cards coming out. That's too many. I'm not taking all of that, y'all. Something about the Three of Swords in reverse. Wow. That's the Chariot and Ace of Wands. So, yeah, this seems about right. My thoughts is just like on point right now. So we got the Ace of Wands coming out in the upright and the Chariot in reverse. So someone wanted you to be stuck on them, okay, and be gain a new beginning. So someone could have want a new beginning, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person that's trying to come in and take something from you. But the Chariot, judgment is right underneath this person. So they could be going under some type of judgment, okay, or trying to avoid some type of judgment because the Two of Swords is here in the upright. They don't see this. Yeah, and the Two of Swords came out and it's right on the side of this Chariot. So, and the Two of Swords is here in reverse, meaning someone's seen someone take something, and this could be an authority figure, the Chariot. Okay, talks about authority. Someone knows someone's seeing, trying to be sneaky about something, trying to carry some type of, release some type of burden out on you to gain a luck and fortune as well. Okay, and it's not happening because you healed. The Three of Swords is in reverse, the Ace of Wands in the upright, and the Chariot in reverse. So someone is stuck. They stuck. They rosary block. So if they're trying to come towards you and they can't, it's because you healed from this person. You know you healed from this person. Give me one more card. Someone could be a star Eastern Mason, okay, with star power. Someone could want you to join them as well. Yeah, justice in the reverse. Yeah, they trying to, yeah. They're seeking to get revenge. Okay? But it's them that's trying to seek to get revenge. The Moon card in the upright and the Strength card in the upright. So yeah, someone's seeking for revenge on the situation that you got justice in. You healed. Okay? You healed from a situation. What's the Magician in reverse? The Emperor in the upright. So some type of spell work someone did is going back. Someone did some spell work. Okay? The Magician in reverse. Either that or this Magician is not taking an offer to attack this Emperor. They know that this situation is causing them a sounding effect. Okay? It's affecting this person. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. And this person's roadblocks are blocked. The Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I can't make that shit up. Okay? You're in the inner knowing about what somebody did. Okay? And it's bringing justice to a situation. Tell me more about this message, please. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. So you in a you've been enlightened. I was about to say you've been awakened, but you're in enlightenment here. Okay? Tell me more about this message. Oh, I feel like too, someone's everywhere. Okay, I feel like someone could be like frustrated about some type of truth or clarity that's being received towards you, Libra. Someone's kind of pissed off that you're getting clarity of something, okay, or that they can't take you out. That this musician and know who you are, okay. I feel like you're held in high honor too. I heard that you held in high honor. Someone's mad. Yeah, the lovers. This person is in love with you, okay. This musician is in love with you. They done messed around and fell in love by watching you, stalking you, all kind of shit. This is what somebody was really hiding, and you are being awakened to somebody's true feelings, because someone really try to hide their feelings and really playing both sides, okay? And you know the truth, okay? This person is hiding that. Two of Wands and the Lovers, okay? I feel like your intelligence was turning this person on. Or someone could be reminding you, because I feel like I'm being reminded, because I remember me saying some shit like that. Okay, y'all, not bad. Don't judge me, y'all. But I love an intelligent person. I love a smart man. Like I don't say like I fall in love with them. I love that a person is very intelligent. Like I don't know, because I just feel like they the shit. That's the man. Okay. Something in the nature. Something about somebody's intelligence makes you feel some type of way about someone being smart. Okay. But it also too doesn't mean just because you're smart to manipulate a situation or abuse your power of authority. So that could be, something that's anything that it's like the way that you love about someone's intelligence. Someone wants you to break that shit down. Like, move around. Anyway, what's the Emperor and the Hangman in reverse? The Page of Wands in reverse. Someone knows that they gotta let this situation go. They know. Yeah, all those cards fell out. I'm gonna take these two. Okay. We got the Page of Swords in the upright and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse towards Capricorn and Virgo. Okay, we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Gemini. No, we're on Libra. I said Gemini. Stop being petty. Stop fucking being petty. For real. Stop being petty. Cause you could be like being petty because you know someone could be stuck and needing your support. Okay, and someone could see you coming off as being bougie, acting like you all that and some. Okay, because of all what they did to you, you're protected. Okay, you're protected from their work or whatever. Okay. But someone could be being real childish, okay? Trying to hold on to some shit, okay, about the past, okay? Or bringing up the past. It's a Queen of Pentacles here towards Capricorn and Virgo energy. They're envy you because of this person can't touch you. They're mad, okay? You was a lightning to whatever this was. Tell me more about this message, please. Wow, that card flew all the way over there. Yep, they got some communication. Okay, what's this? They're the Five of Wands. Okay, they mad. They couldn't see this conflict to you. Okay, they're pissed about it. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse. Yeah, someone was trying to make a way to make themselves angry about something to attack you. Okay, being very petty and manipulative. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Someone feel left out in the cold financially. Okay, so they could be doing a little bit of anything to try to siphon your energy or to try to piss you off or get underneath your skin, okay? But call all your power and your energy back, okay? Call that shit back. Yeah, they did this for money. The Ace of Pentacles, as soon as I open up the deck. Okay, they got paid to do this. A Queen of Wands, she in reverse. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. The Hangman in the upright. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, all this magic, the Seven of Cups, that shit going back to this person, okay? I don't know, this like party spell work or party booty calls or party hookups or weekend booty calls, weekend hookups, weekend money transformation or something like that is happening, okay? And someone think that they're going to get over on it. Okay? This is going to be, yeah. Because you got this coming in. They think they're going to come in and steal this from you. An Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Cups in the upright with the Seven of Swords. They think that you don't know what they're doing. Okay? This could be a whole bunch of Eastern stars too. Okay? Coming in trying to do this type of shit towards you. But you got balance. It's going to balance out for you anyway. Okay? You put in the spiritual work. So there's a payout coming towards you. Okay? And the payout could be love. This could be some type of financial blessing, some type of financial increase. Something's coming that you don't expect, okay? But some of y'all know. So Libras, if you guys been watching my readings, we're working on the number 199621147. So if you are aware of that number is bringing in money miracles, okay? Unknown money, okay? So if you got money, yeah, the High Priestess, you know you got a blessing coming. You know the universe is to bless you. Yeah, the answer. Look, they're trying to block it too, but it's been revealed. So you using that number and you unblocking the Ace of Pentacles. So that's crazy. Yep, the Queen of Wands. She's trying to block it. She in reverse. She can't block it. Temperance in reverse. It's not protected. Yeah. Yeah, someone's emotions are up and down. The Ace of Cups in the upright, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is what they were doing to me. I was feeling that energy earlier. Like, when I got the letter in the mail, y'all, it was like they wanted me to start thinking delusional. They wanted me to start having, like, irrational thoughts, okay? Like, and then they wanted me to be sad. I'm like, what am I going to be sad for? This is shit that happened years ago. What am I being sad about? Like, someone really wants you to feel some type of way. Someone don't want to see you happy. And your happiness and your love is coming in. Someone can't stop it. It is what it is. These people are stuck in whatever they wanted you to be in. And that's confusions. Okay? Eight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands. They wanted you to be stuck on whatever this is. And the divine came in and was like, focus on these readings. Do them readings today. Get them readings out. Push them readings out. Use your gift. Use your talent. Bring in what you need. Okay? Give out these spiritual messages. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Set the tone for your day. Okay? Set the tone for your day, Libras. Okay? Moving forward. You in the inner knowing that this Ace of Pentacles coming to you. Okay? You got some type of psychic abilities. Okay? And yeah, the Five of Wands just try to come out. Okay? This person is trying to block it. They're trying to block it, okay? It ain't working. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. All this came out. I'm not taking all of that. Tell me more about the High Priest with the Emperor with the Hangman in reverse. Okay, yeah. That's the ending, okay? King of Cups is in the reverse and the Death card is in the upright. So there's some type of ending, okay? Something is ending. You're going to feel death again, okay? You're going to feel like death flew through your body. Okay, not to say someone died, but something's actually is ending. Okay, you can have two people in your energy that's not for your good. Okay, and whatever that energy is, it's releasing these people out of your energy. Okay, for you to be fully in control of your talent. Okay, because someone is being a hindrance to your talent. Okay, yeah, you got a King of Cups. I said a King of Cups, King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So there's two people. Could have been three. But these people are walking away from you. The divine is leading you to leave these people alone too. Okay? Because someone is studying trying to do something. Okay? They're trying to do some type of spell work. Okay? But they don't want to walk away from you either. You have a death card. They could be trying to do a death spell. Yeah, they could be trying to end you. And the divine is trapping them. Because if I take this death card and put it at the end, death is following these people for what they did. This magician could have hired people to come against you. Death is following them. They're running away from death. Okay, let me just see this shit. Wait a minute. Okay. This is what I got. This is a death card right here. The King of Cups. Okay? The Eight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. And a death card at the end. These people are running away from death. And by them running, they're trapped because they're walking right behind the death. Okay? And that could be a spiritual death for you. Okay? You can be having this experience. You're gonna know when these people are being ending out of your energy. Okay, because we got the Emperor coming up as the first card. You got the Hangman in the reverse. In the reverse. Meaning you're going through a spiritual enlightenment. Your psyche is kicking in. Okay? You're in the high priestess energy. You're in the inner knowing. These people manipulated you, set you up, trying to trap you, bring an ending to your path or to your purpose. These people are now facing this death energy. Whether you ending or whether these people call death upon you. Okay? And that shit is going back to these people. Now they're trying to find a way of escape. Okay? Because you got everlasting life. Okay? You got a divine purpose here. That's why it didn't take much for you to heal from something. Okay? Is there anything else I need to know about this message? Okay, we got the Knight of Wands with the Hermit in the reverse. And I'm looking right at the Emperor. So someone could be trying to come towards you or ask you about your spiritual talent or your spiritual gifts or want you to do something for them. Something in that nature. That's what's the Knight of Wands with the Hermit in the Hierophant in reverse. God dang. Someone got their hands all caught up in some shit concerning you, man. I can't lie. You just see me try to get them cards out of my hand and put them cards. Somebody either got blood on their hands concerning you. I'm telling you. And I saw the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands came out. Okay? And I put her back in the deck. And she fell right on my lap. Between my legs. Where did she go? That's the... She went somewhere. Okay? Anyway, moving forward. What's this? Yeah, take a risk. Someone wants you to take a risk. Okay? Tell me about this Queen of this Emperor. Yeah, the Fool card in reverse. And the Sun card in the upright. So, wow. Let's see what this is. And we're going to close this out. This crazy. Tell me about the Fool card in the upright and the Sun card in the upright with this Fool card in the reverse.
Okay, here's how those cards might work together. Upright, the Fool represents new beginnings and taking a leap of faith with boundless optimism. The Sun, also upright, means success, vitality, and clarity illuminating your path. Now, when the Fool returns reversed, it advises caution, suggesting you might be reluctant to take that leap of faith or acting recklessly without forethought. Together, it seems you have clarity and a bright future ahead, but there's a fear of taking the next step or a risk that needs careful consideration. Could you tell me more about what kind of new opportunity you're seeing?
So, your spirituality is leading you down to a spiritual abundance. Yeah, you're going to let your gift guide you. Yeah. Your spiritual gift is guiding you to some type of abundance. And your gifts can be putting you into some type of fear, because when you work with your gift, you start to see how much power and talent that you have to bring in the life that you want for yourself. Okay? And this could be too, this is why some Eastern stars could be watching you, because they know the type of power and the gift that you have to bring in abundance, because they're seeing you putting the spiritual work in. And they're knowing now you are a spiritual worker. And these people can want you to join their covenants. Okay? Because they seeing you being creative. You don't went from nothing to something. Okay? Whether that Libra, Libra. What's going on, Libra? Okay? This covenant, or you could be a part of a covenant. You know, no judgmental here. I'm not judging you. Okay? But something has transpired. Okay? Something has deeply transpired with you and your gifts. You are ascending. Okay? You can be timing yourself to receive something. You're checking out the times, you're checking the dates. Okay? You could be writing the synchronicity, you could be writing the numbers down, or something in that nature you're doing. And something is working out. Something is moving fast for you. Okay? Tell me more about this Fool card with the sun. Yeah, wood, Ace of Swords. Something is moving fast for you. Okay? You got justice in something. I don't know. I think whatever these people tried to do to you, send conflict, cast spells on you and stuff, you're being rewarded for whatever it is that you went through. Okay? Because you balanced out something. You alchemized something. And you're being granted whatever this is that they try to block from you. Yeah. You figure out the truth. You revealed the truth. Some type of hidden secret, hidden motive. And you healed. Okay? You healed. The King of Swords. All these people standing in their truth about something concerning you. Okay? The King of Pentacles. This person's being illuminated from something. Because this person don't want to do with it. They're in reverse. Okay? These people trying to get away from something. They were working with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Because these keep coming out. The Two of Wands, they're watching your social media. Okay? They're watching your social media. They know that what they did was, they did something. Okay? You know they did something. You protected yourself from it. And they know now that you're not something to play with. Okay? Yeah, they're watching your page. Goddamn. You watching my page, nigga? Yeah, they're watching it. We got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So this person could be speaking to this person or saying something in your comments or advising you something about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, I had somebody make a comment in my page talking about some hey, and then gonna turn around and say, oh, you don't see me commenting? So someone's trying to be funny in the comments on your page, okay? Because they can see that you're getting balance in whatever they sent you through or whatever they try to do. You're awakened to something. Someone wants to be recognized for who they are around you or about you, okay? They're the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. So these people are in their head, okay? They knew they should have took an opportunity. They know they shouldn't even deal with you, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're aware. Okay, let's get a word of advice and we're going to close it out. Libra, what you doing to these men, Libra? Okay, you got two different suitors here, okay? Okay, be yourself and confident. Okay, so some of y'all could be very confident right now, okay, into whatever change this is that's what you're going through. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay? So, this is about your gifts, okay? This is about your gift. You guys are stepping into the unknown, okay? It's something about your spiritual gift. This might be a part 2 for Libra. It says new beginnings. So, you got a new beginning coming in, okay? It says you will start a new job, okay? So this gift could be a job. So you could be using your talents to bring in financial abundance, okay? Yeah. Mind power is in reverse. Gamble is in the upright. Somebody try to gamble your gifts or block out your gifts or your psyche. It says lead with your mind. Some of you guys are not being led with your mind. I'm telling you that right now. You're being led by spirit. Okay? This is a spiritual ancestor. Okay? But you're moving up spiritually. Okay? Your spiritual ranking is going up. It says go to the next level. Okay? And it got move up. So something's happened when you moving up spiritually. Okay? Some of you can be actually moving to a decent neighborhood. Around like something like like-minded people like yourself, okay, where you can work on your gifts and bring in what you desire to bring in to have stability in your life, okay? And some people don't want you to have, some people don't want to block out your gift from you using it, and it's just not working like that, okay? It's not, okay? So be mindful, okay? You're using your gift for a good purpose, okay? Don't be scared of your powers, okay? In the beginning, I'm going to make a part 2 because we're already an hour long, okay? And I don't want to do too much, but hold on.